Hi everyone, Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my stamp room. Come on in, we're going to create together. I want to thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You are absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card that you send. So thank you for all that you do. I hope in these videos you get a little creative inspiration so that you're inspired to make and send even more cards. Happy Saturday. This is our usual Saturday night live. I am actually live, 7:30 p.m. here in Minnesota. Very hot and sticky outside, as I'm sure it is in many parts of the country. Oh, in the Pacific Northwest, it's only 77. That's lovely. It's 85 right now. We're in a heat wave here, and tomorrow it's in the 90s again. So it's a great day to stamp inside in the air conditioning, right? I have new glasses, you guys. I picked up my new eyeglasses today, my new frames. So I hope you like them. If you don't, I can't do anything about them because they cost a lot of money. So just lie and tell me that they look okay. So, but I like them. I like them okay. So, it takes a little getting used to, right, when you have a new pair. So anyway, I can see better. That's the ticket. Even though my prescription didn't change that much, my other ones were very scratched up and hard to see out of. So this is a big improvement. So that's the important part, right? So tonight we're going to make a fun fold card. This is actually, we're going to make another fan fold card, but with different products. So if you subscribe to my Sue Stampfield project sheet emails, you would have gotten the project sheet to make this card, not this card, the card we did on Tuesday. I sent that out Wednesday morning with a project sheet for that one. Is that right? Yes. So that's very unusual for a project sheet to go out so soon after a video. I pre-recorded that video, so I was able to get that project sheet done ahead of time for you. So let's go ahead and create. I'm going to hit buttons. Ha! I'm dangerous here tonight. Let's hit button. Oh, I should remind you, free project sheets. So you can subscribe to those at SueStampfield.com. If you're not already subscribed to those, you can go there to do that. And I did add this particular project sheet to the welcome email. So when you sign up for the free project sheets, you get an email thanking you for signing up. And it has 2 free project sheets in it. And this is one of them now. So this is the easy fan fold that we did on Tuesday. What am I hitting? I was going to hit a button. Oh yes, I'm going to make that go away. Okay, don't hit the finish button, Susan. You're not there yet. So the fan fold, easy fan fold opens up like this. You have the piece that extends above. Okay, this isn't fun. This was my mock-up one. Where's my other one? Oh, who even knows, you guys? Seriously, I have been down hanging out with my mom, helping her with some stuff. And oh my gosh, we had a rough ride. It was everything in the house felt like it was breaking. We had lots of plumbing. We had 3 plumbers there for 4 hours. It was way more involved than we thought. And then the air conditioning went out, and also heat wave down there. So it was just crazy. And I'm back home. I was there much longer than I anticipated. I am finally back home now, and I'm glad to be here with you tonight. So we're going to get a little Halloween-y here. I know it is July, and that might seem a little bit crazy, but guess what? Friday is August. And so Halloween is sneaking up on us. Fall is sneaking up on us. Oh my goodness. So we're going to play with the Spooky Halloween bundle and the Spooky Sweets Designer Series paper, and maybe this is a whole suite of products. The whole suite is called Spooky Sweets, and there's some embellishments and ribbon and all sorts of fun things, and I'm hoping you'll help me design the card tonight. This, with our last Crafternoon, we did the horizontal quadruple Z-fold card, and I did do one with these products with the Spooky Sweets and it's not spooky, you guys. It's adorable. This is a stamp from the set. Just stamped and die cut that out. So tonight we're going to play with some of the other really cool features on this paper, which is some pre-die cut pieces. So let's go ahead. Bea has been making Halloween cards for the last 2 weeks. You are ahead of the game. I have to tell you, fall cards are one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite horizontal Z-fold cards. All the info on the horizontal Z-fold cards is out on my blog, SueStampfield.com. you can see all the pictures of all the cards there and get more details and watch the video tutorial that shows you how to put the base of this card together. This is a new bundle that is called Label Me Grateful, and it's super cool. I love it. So, but tonight we're going to have a little Halloween fun. So let's bring in our papers. Now I went ahead and pre-cut the pieces that we need. Oh, I should show you all the patterns of the paper. Where is it? Let me find it. I am a messy crafter, you guys, and I lose stuff like crazy. So when I find something again, like this, found it, we all take a sip of our beverage. So let me know what is in your cup tonight. Oh, my cup is dirty. I need to wash it. We say found it, take a sip. I have ice water tonight, and there is not even enough ice in the world right now. Let me tell you, it's hot, especially at the farm when the air conditioning went out for 3 days, and Mom and I we had to scramble. So, and then the internet went down, and oh my goodness, we were just having all sorts of issues. All right, so let's take a quick look at the different papers that come in this Spooky Suite. So here we have this one, which is one of my favorites. It's got the little bats and stars, and then candy corn, what looks like Smarties, a lolly, and I don't know, maybe gumballs. I'm not really sure what those other little round candies are, but super cute. And on the back side of that, we've got a black with just kind of a splash of orange in there, just a little orange line in there. And then this one is kind of cute, especially if you're a kitty lover. We've got this grumpy cat sitting in the window, and then some eyeballs and kind of a building motif there. Would make a quick and easy card to cut that apart, right? And then on the back, we have just a very faint orange lines on white there. And then we have this one, which is different scenes that you can cut apart. Like this one, you can do the whole scene on a scrapbook page, you know, down to there, or you could cut it into the different sections, right? This little kitty is really cute too. Crow there. And then this one is more like the card fronts, or, you know, for a scrapbook page as well. And then on the back, we have Petunia Pop crosshatch here. We're going to use this pattern tonight, and we're using that candy one that we talked about already. Let's put this on the bottom of the pile. This one is made to cut apart to do labels. They're not punch outs. You do cut them apart, but it's got pre-designed fronts on them if you want to do banners and such. And then on the back, I know Smartie paper. Smarties are the best, right? We have this kind of just spooky gray Halloween night lines. And then this one is really cute. Really, really cute. Come on. Oh. Fighting with everything tonight. This one is adorable. This one you could take, you could fussy cut out these. You could take a circle punch and cut out. I love this little Dracu bear here. He's so cute. Count Chocula, he reminds me of. And then we have the little piggy, the flamingo. So those could be either die cut out with a circular shape. This one could be an oval perhaps, or you could fussy cut, or just use it as a background and do the whole card, right? Oh, B is reminding me that this suite comes with iridescent bags as well, and those labels are great with those little bags. And on the back, we have kind of your traditional Halloween orange with some little black flecks in there. And then we have this really cool sheet, which is one of my favorites. This one is pre-die cut pieces that you just punch out to design to decorate your card. You can do a spooky tree there, maybe with the pumpkin with the crow on it at the base and some bats flying around. You can make a bottle of poison with the spider on the label. You can have some boil, toil and trouble, however that is, that Shakespeare quote. You could make a cauldron with some green goo in it. You've got a witch's broom here, some candy corn, this little crow that's dancing and decorated like a kitty, the adorable hippo dressed up as a mummy, very poorly, needs more mummy coverage there. And then we have a fairy princess here that is a teddy bear with polka dots, some banners, just some different fun elements. So that's a rundown on the paper. Super fun, right? It's called Spooky Suite. So let's slide that aside. And I would show you, well, would I, hang on, hold on, where did I put them? Oh, who knows? If I could remember where I put the bags, I'd show them to you, but I don't know right now. It should be in this drawer, actually. Yeah, here they are. Ha! Found them! Take a sip, everyone! So these are the iridescent bags. They're super cool. They're kind of pink and yellow, I would say, but they're just iridescent and shimmery. And you can put some treats in those and put one of those little punch outs on there, one of the banners on there. I've also seen where you can use these on cards as a shaker, like a faker shaker. You can also actually use a heat tool to melt them onto a card, all sorts of fun things. So crazy, right? So we're not going to use those tonight though. We're going to focus on our cards. So I have questions. So let me bring in, seriously, you guys, where did I put? I had it set aside to show you the card and Sandy's card, and then Susan doesn't know what she did with them. This card, I got a card in the mail from my team member Sandy Rousey, and she sent me explicit instructions for making this card, which is very much appreciated, so that I could then share it with all of you. I'm frantically digging while we talk. Oh, here they are. Found them. All right, take another sip, friends. So this was the card he made. This is the one that Sandy sent me, and we're going to do it with the Halloween paper. So if you can envision, this is going to be the card base right here, and then this is going to be cut to be the angle fold that goes like that, and this one is going to be cut to be the top part of the fan. So those are the colors that we're using. My question for you is, what color card base do we want? Let me show you what I pulled out here. We could go two different ways. So we could go with your traditional basic black here. And again, we'll be all angle cut and everything. But just to give you an idea of our end game, I'm laying this out. This is what I do when I design a card and choose the colors and whatnot. I use just kind of lay things out so I can decide. So we can go with that kind of traditional basic black, or we can go with a little fun here and really double down on that petunia pop, which is in the lolly, which is in our other pattern paper. And I'll give you a tip, it's going to be in our little element that we're going on it. So let me know in the comments if you want black or pink. It's petunia pop, but black or pop. Let's say that. So black or pop, let me know. I'm seeing lots of you voting for black already. You're way ahead of me. Yeah, I think the black probably does really make it explode out, right? So I'm just watching the comments here. Do have one vote for Petunia Pop, but I only see one. I got a couple votes for the Petunia Pop, but the majority of you want to go with the black. No worries, that's what we'll do then. Man, this desk is dirty. I clean it like every week, and then I get adhesive on it and we start all over again, right? All right, so this is our card base right here. I'm going to fold it, even though I'm going to be opening it back up again in a second here, but let's go ahead and give that a crease. And our card base for this card is your standard, at least here in the US, and that is 5.5 by 8.5. And then somewhere in this mess, I have a paper trimmer, but first I need to make a pencil mark. So let's find a ruler. And let's find the pencil. I see the eraser, so that's a good sign. Found it. Take another sip, everyone. And we're going to go ahead and make a pencil mark. So we want to make a pencil mark at the 2.5 inch mark. I'm kind of referring to the, this is the free project sheet that I sent out. Again, if you subscribe to my project sheets, you would have gotten this in your email box. If you haven't yet, you can subscribe and you will get it in your welcome letter when you subscribe. So, oops, I hit the microphone. Sorry about that. So I'm just kind of referring back to this. These were the wonderful handwritten instructions that Sandy Rousey shared with me so that I could make the card. Wasn't that generous of her? So back to the plan here. We're going to measure at 2.5 inches. so I have my ruler here. It's reflecting, so I don't know if you can tell that that's 2.5 right there. And I'm going to make a little pencil mark right here at 2.5. Okay, now because this is a lead pencil, it kind of shines a little bit on the black. If that's hard for you to see, you could make a little crease mark with your scoring part on your paper trimmer, or use white, whatever, a white colored pencil, whatever works for you. I'm going to line up that pencil mark in the cutting track of the trimmer, and then at the top, and then at the bottom, the lower right corner, or point, I should say, of the card front, lined up in that track. And we're just going to give that a slice here. So, fingers crossed that I'm lined up. Let's go ahead and cut that. Now, our good friend Mary Nass is here with us on YouTube, and she is dropping in the comments the measurements. All right, so we have this section pulled or cut off the front. We're going to save this. We do need this for the card, so I'm putting that over in my save pile. And of course, we need that as well. Now we're going to start with our designer series paper. We're using 2 different patterns. So this is the first pattern, and this one is cut at 4. If I cut it right, 4 by 5.25. Is that right? Double check, Susan. Yes, that is correct. And I'm also going to find the 2.5-inch part here. So let's go grab our ruler. We're going to put the 2.5-inch mark lined up with the right edge of the piece of paper I want to cut, mark, whatever. And then I'm going to take my pencil and just make that line at 2.5 inches. Just so happen to be right on a white star, so that's cool. I can see it really well. And we're going to go ahead and put that top mark in the cutting blade. So this is where the blade cuts, this track right here. It's going to line up that cutting mark, and then the bottom right point of this designer paper will also be in the track, and we're going to give that a slice. Okay, so we've got that point to point. This piece we are discarding. We don't need this for this card. You could certainly save it and use it on another card. So this is going to be, as you might imagine, this is going to adhere to the front of our card like that. Fantastic. All right, next up, where's my other piece of paper? Oh, here it is. I didn't know which one I was using. That's right. Well, actually, we could change that up. Okay, I will ask you on that too. So I have 2 different pieces of designer paper to form our fan, but we also need, oh no, we're going to go black. Never mind. Never mind, I answered my own question. Okay, so I have these 3 pieces of paper here, and we're going to cut these as well. So where did you put your dimensions, Susan? Oh my goodness, so many things on my desk today. Okay. We're going to get there. All right, so we have a piece that is 1.25 inches by 5. It's the same pattern as the base of our card. And we are going to go in here. Yes, Mary is always on top of things. And we do appreciate you, Mary. So thanks for all you do for us. You're awesome. I'm going to just look here. Oh, yes. So we're going to tilt this so that I have the top left corner in the track and the bottom right corner in the track. I do find it helpful to have a project sheet for this particular card, just because of the different measurements and the different cuts, and that you discard some pieces and you save some pieces. You can certainly do it from the video, but it's nice to have that printable resource. So now we have the 2 pieces right here, and we're going to discard the one on the left and save the one on the right. Okay, so I'm putting that over in my save pile, which is right here. Now I'm going to take this piece of basic black cardstock, and I'm going to diagonally cut that point to point. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even see. It's black on dark gray. I'm trying to see if I got that point in. I think I did. So same thing, upper left corner to lower right corner. Cut that. All right, and also same thing, I'm going to discard the one on the left and save the one on the right. Okay, And then we have one more piece of designer series paper, and this one is 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. Same as the last two. We're going to put the left top corner in the track and the bottom right corner in the track, and we're going to cut this. And I do like I like that you guys chose basic black for our color here. All right, that gives us these two pieces. Once again, we will discard the one on the left, save the one on the right. I like that you picked the basic black because a lot of times when I do Halloween cards, I do sort of prefer the more traditional colors, your orange and black. So I'm glad you did that. I do think it'd be fun at Petunia Pop, but it's nice to have that little bit of Halloween tradition, right? So we've got our card base here, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on the front. Where did my bone folder go, you guys? I had it in my hands, and then I bury it on my desk with stuff. Well, probably in all these papers, Susan. That's probably where it is. Oh, who knows? I found it. Man, that was really, I don't know how that got that buried that quickly, but it's amazing, isn't it? Do you ever lose stuff on your desk? Because I can't be the only one. It's just a regular occurrence. All right, so we're gonna now adhere this on the front of our card. Let me grab, you know what, I'm gonna open that back up. I think it'll be easier for me to get it lined up correctly if I have the card open. Now, if you were adhesive, oh my gosh, Susan, you're losing everything tonight. Take a sip, everyone. I found the adhesive. I hope nobody's got wine in their cup. You might need a refill sooner rather than later, the way we're going here. Okay, so we've got that, and let's go ahead. Hi, Janice, thanks for tuning in. All right, we're gonna pop this right on here on the front of our card. Fantastic. Okay, so I've got that in place, and then on the inside of my card, I'm gonna put a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white adhesive right here, Sue, right here. Now, I could have stamped on this first. I just haven't gotten that far. I don't know yet what I want to have on my greetings, so I'll live dangerously and stamp after the fact. All right, let's bring these guys in and let's get them adhered together. So as you might imagine, these two are going to be stuck together, and these two are also going to be stuck together. So let's get sticking. And right here, right here, and whoa! I got glue all over my desk. Oh my goodness, and I'm shaking the whole camera. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, stamping adventures. All right, I love this Petunia Pop. It's just nice, bright, and happy. I like it. All right, let's get that in place, and then we'll do the same with this one right here. And put a little bit here on the end. You could also use what I want to say, multi-purpose liquid glue if you would like to. So we're going to pop this on. Oh my gosh, I've got little balls of adhesive flying everywhere. What is even going on tonight? Mom and I did have some fun amongst all of our trials with repair people and things breaking. We were so warm on, what night was that? Thursday night, that we decided to go to town, drive the half hour to town, and go out to eat. Which was super fun. All right, so now we're ready to stick on our fan pieces. So this piece is going to go right here, and I'm going to line up those points with the top edges of the card, and this bottom point with the bottom point, lower left point of the card. Now you can see that this extends into an open section of the card, so I don't want any adhesive on this part, so I'm just going to put it on the lower section. There we go. Whoa! Sticky stuff. So I'm just putting it, can you see, if I tilt it just right, you can see it in the light that I'm leaving this part with no adhesive because I don't want to glue my cards closed. That would be bad. All right, there we go. So that's in place. And now we have this piece right here. And that one is going to need your silicone mat. Yeah, for sure, right? That one is going to go right there. So let's go ahead and stick that on. A little sticky here. And again, it's going to stick over it a little bit. So I am being a little cautious and just doing it on the lower part. I could go up higher, but that's going to be enough to hold it. So that is good enough. All right, I want to slide this up because I do want this to extend beyond this portion of the fan, if that makes sense, and stick that on there. Okay, so we're off to the races here. We've got a good start to our card. It's actually almost done. We just need to decorate it, and that's the fun part, right? So let's see what we can do with this. Oh my gosh, this desk is dirty, you guys. All right. Might do some die cutting. We might do some punching out. So we have this sheet, and I love this sweet little bear, the little fairy princess that's a bear. Let's, I think I have one punched out over here, don't I? Oh gosh, you guys. Well, we might be punching another one out because, oh, I found it. So I think we're going to put her on our card because she's just too cute. And then I think we'll do a label, and I'm thinking this label from Stylish Shapes. Let me grab that. I know that this, all right, let me grab the stamp set. So we've got the words Happy Halloween, we've got No Tricks, All Treats, we've got Spooky, Don't Worry, Eat Sweets. I think for the front of this card, I think I'm going to go No Tricks, All Treats. Let's try that. If we don't like it, we can do a do-over. I've got my Memento Tuxedo Black ink here. And as per usual, when I went to open that, I stuck my finger right in there. Why do I do that, you guys? Oh my goodness. Let me grab a tissue and wipe this off so I don't get ink all over our card. Okay. All right, all fixed. All right, where were we? We were going to cut a banner here. So I'm going to grab this. So this is what I'm thinking. Stamp it on this end and then put our bear over on this end. And that would go right here. So it would kind of extend beyond the edge. And that's kind of what I'm envisioning. Let's give it a try and see if we like it. So I'm going to just... do I want to stamp first? I thought I had a long, I know I grabbed a long piece. Okay, it's all right. Oh, I see it. It was hiding under here. Here we go. Here's our long piece. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp first. What did I say we were doing? Oh yes, this one. The All Tricks, No Tricks, All Treats. I'm going to stamp it first. I don't want it on the left end, so I'm going to just use this kind of as a guide. And I'm going to stamp it over here. So I have a little extra white space. All right. So put that aside and okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's bring in the die cutting machine. Where'd I put it? I put it on the floor, so found it. There we go. Another sip. Oh, goodness. All right. We also had lots of rain when I was at the farm. My goodness, it was just rain, either rain or incredible humidity and heat. Those were the two options. No Tricks, All Treats. There we go. Is that straight? Oh my gosh, I can't tell. I gotta go sideways here. Make sure I'm lined up. Now the other option, because these are clear stamps, I could have actually just cut the banner first and then stamped right on it. I'm going to secure this because I did it with this. I did it this way. I stamped first. I'm going to secure it with a sticky note there so that it doesn't go sliding on me. And there you go. How could I lose the machine? Oh, Arlene, I can lose anything if given the opportunity. It's I guess it's one of my talents. I'm not sure if it's a talent or a curse, but there you go. All right, let's pull this off, and there we go. All right, there we go. So there we have our piece, and we're gonna pop this right. Oh, look how cute that is. That's super cute. I like it. Let's try it. All right, I'm gonna set this aside. We might decide we need a little die cutting to decorate the inside. So let's put that down next to it on the floor because, you know, that's where we put things. And we're gonna put some dimensionals on the back. So there's some discussion about holidays and holidays coming too early and so forth. Totally get that. With some things it does seem too early, but I've also found that holidays can sneak up on me. And with card making, if I don't get those holiday cards started early, they don't happen. So there's two different sides to that, right? So starting early can be a good thing. All right, now I decided to put dimensionals on the back of this, and I am using my black dimensionals because I have a black card base here, and I just think they'll blend in better because of my darker cardstock. It's really fiddly, but if somebody looked through the side, they would not even see those because they're just going to kind of disappear. And then we're going to go ahead and, oh gosh, I think I put that over too far. Hang on, hang on. Can I get it up? I need to move it over, you guys. I need to scooch it over a little bit. All right, there we go. Kind of pulled up my DSP with that motion, but I want my bear to fit on there. I was afraid she wouldn't, my little princess bear wouldn't fit. Let's try it this way, you guys. I'm just kind of lightly laying it on there. Okay, that's better spacing, isn't it? That fits a little bit better to have this extend on the side. Let me bring it down a little bit, see if that would look better kind of lined up at the bottom. I could do that. Trying all my options here. No, I think I want a little bit of that paper. I could do that. I could do that. I'm going to have just a tiny bit of that paper showing at the bottom still. I think I'm going to go with that. And let's go ahead and pop this one up on dimensionals. Now this one I think I could do it in black. I could do it in white. I could go either way on that, I think. I'm going to actually tilt my bear so it looks like she's sort of flying because she's a little princess fairy. And fairy princess. Let's stick some dimensionals on here. I'm going to just go with black because that's what I have. That's what I found. I don't know where my white ones are right now. It's sad, you guys. It's so sad. I lose things. Oh, okay, there we go. Super adorable. So cute, right? So cute. Oh, I didn't even turn this light on. Hold on, you can see my head. Hi. I'm gonna find the switch on this light and I forgot to turn it on. So, hope that wasn't too dark, but there we have our little fairy princess right there. And we're gonna go ahead and take these little sparkly things right here. You could put a black circle under her, absolutely. All right, so here we have, whoops, I don't know why I have that. These are the Shimmer Star foam stickers. So I really like how Sandy, when she sent me her card, she put the embellishments inside on the white part because then they show from the front and also on the inside. So I think we'll do the same thing. Now we have to pick though. We have 3 different colors to pick from, and I need to know which one you think we should use. Let's stick them on there and see. I want to see if these ones are too purple. I mean, I think they're supposed to be Petunia Pop. They're a little more on the purpley side. And they come with a large size, a medium size, and a small size. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Can you see how they sparkle? I don't know if you can see how they sparkle. They're a little purpley, but they work. They do work. So we could do that, or we could go with black. So let me see. You guys need to vote. Help me out here. Help me out. Should we go with the pop, Petunia Pop, PP, put PP, or basic black, BB? PP or BB. Let me know which direction you want to go. I'll just pull this off. These are they're foam. They're super easy to deal with because they're squishy and they're sparkly and they're all the things. You could even mix and match, I suppose. You could put some of each on there. You could just, go crazy, honestly. You guys like the purple. There's what the black looks like. Yeah, I agree with you. The black's a little heavy for this particular design. Let's put that back. Let's bring back the Petunia Pop. Petunia Pop, which is on the purple end of the spectrum of the pinks, if that makes sense. It's a purpley pink. And the little girls I teach for Sunday school, oh my gosh, they love their purple and pink. They also like blue, but purple and pink is pretty awesome. You know what? We could add one more little thing. Okay, you see, let's try it. So you see how she has her little Princess Fairy wand? I'm going to just see what it would look like if we put a star on the end of our wand. I'm going to try a white one, which may not show up enough. We might have to do purple, actually. Yeah, that doesn't show up super well. Should we try it in, but it's kind of nice though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do a little star on her wand or not? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to try it with purple, or Petunia Pop, I should say. Oh yeah, Petunia Pop shows up better, doesn't it? Should we put that on her wand or not? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if we're going to do sparkle up her wand. It's kind of fun. Okay, so while you're voting on that, I'm going to open this up. Let's have some fun on the inside of the card. So we've got some different little punch outs. So remember this designer paper. Grab it here. It has all these fun punch outs which make decorating your card really easy. We used one on the front. We also, now see, I don't think this will work with this card because I would have to cut it down so that it didn't show. You could use the little party banners and just trim that down a little bit. That would work. That would be an option. You could also do the little crow on the pumpkin inside. He's a little spooky though, isn't he? He's a little spooky. Or you could do this little dancing kitty bird. It's pretty cute. That would be fun. You could do it on the black part or you could do it over on the white part. Either one. But the other thing I want to try is I want to die cut. All right, you need some black cardstock for this plan. I just making this up as I go, you guys. This is what we do when we make cards, right? We just get these ideas and then we want to act on them. So I'm going to try die cutting some things and we can see if we want to add that on the inside of our card. You guys like the sparkly bit on the wand? Excellent. We're going to do that. Okay, let's bring those dies in. Now again, I used the dies when I made this horizontal quadruple Z-fold card. I used the dies to die cut out the little pumpkin. What do you call that, you guys? I couldn't think of the name. The jack-o'-lantern? The thing the kids hold their candy in. Candy bucket? Whatever. And then also the die to do the little puppy dog. These are the other dies there, so you can see those dies. There's also a kitty. That's my stamp set. Oh, Susan, you're losing it. Oh, my stamp set's right here. So we have this little kitty that's dressed up like a witch. There's a broom. These I already showed you. Got some sparkle stamps. There's some bat stamps and then the different greetings. But in the dies, we have a few more. We've got a fence. We've got the bats. We've got this spooky haunted house. And this is a bat tag. I don't think we'll use it on this card, but I'm going to cut one just so you can see what that's about. It works perfect with those little bags, those little treat bags. Let me pull off the bats. Kind of adding some bats. I don't know, we might decide. You can decide who you're setting it to if that's going to be too scary, but I don't think paper bats aren't too scary. Real bats? Yeah, I'm out of there. No thank you. Where's the top plate? On the floor, of course, because that's where I put it. So, jack-o'-lantern, is that what you call it? Okay. I was writing the the 28-page tutorial for Crafternoon, and I was like, what is that called? I just called it a pumpkin, I think, but yeah, couldn't think of the name. All right, so let's look at what these dies do. Oh, the bats are cute, you guys. Look at them there. Those aren't too spooky, are they? They're cute. And then let's grab this one, and I'll show you what that does. All right, whoa, bats are flying. The bats are flying free. Okie doke. Pull this. So this is scored. Oh, can you see that? It's black on black, so it's hard to see. It's the die cuts a score in the center so that you can fold it, and then the bat pops up, and then you can use that as a little bag topper with a greeting across there. Does that make sense with that? Isn't that cute? Super cute. Also could use it on a card. You know, you could put a piece in here, a white piece, and just stick that on there, but it's just really, really fun. So, okay. Just 3 bats living in her backyard. No, thank you. Nope. Okay, where was I at, you guys? We cut some bats. We need words, Susan. We need words. We have all tricks and no tricks, all treats. And now we're going to put good old traditional Happy Halloween. I love a good traditional Happy Halloween sentiment in my Halloween cards. You could make it a tombstone, this little thing here. You could make it that a tombstone. Does look kind of like that, doesn't it? Now I do want to make sure that my Happy Halloween is not going to show when the card is closed. So I'm going to kind of put it over to the left here, just to make sure that it's not going to show. What did I get on my card? Oh my goodness. All right. And this, all right, I have a little blob on my card, and you know what would be perfect to cover up that little blob? It's, you know what? Did I get black ink on me? I bet I did. I bet you I did. I bet my bat would cover that right up. Perfect. Strategic, and it doesn't show from the outside. That's a win-win. All right, I'm going to put a bat there. What do you guys think? Is that too spooky? And then we could have another bat right here. No, those are two same. He's got to be changed up a little bit. So I could angle him a little bit, or I could switch him down here. Oh, that's kind of cute down at the bottom. I don't like to write a lot of words, so short is probably better for me. What do you guys think of that? Do you like the bats inside or no? Let me know in the comments. We could go cute, right? We could go with this little guy right here instead. Always with the options. So let me know in the comments. You like it? It's cute. Okay, let me find some glue dots. You can never be too spooky. You like the bats? Okay, I like the bat because it covers up a little bit of black ink I got on my card, so it's doing double duty. So, and you like them up and down. I think you could just do one too, because maybe the second bat is too much, right? So, but I think the second one's kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna grab a glue dot here, and I don't know. Can you see that? There's little tiny black blobs right there. It maybe would come off, but I can cover it up with it. Yeah, no, I don't know. It was ink, I think. Ink, I think. Hey, that rhymes. All right, let's grab our little bat here, put a glue dot on him, and maybe one more glue dot. We have a house guest right now. He's not here right now. He's out with family, but he was the best man at our wedding, actually, and he's in town and staying with us. And he said one of his coworkers watches my videos, so it was a small world. Isn't that hilarious? So I believe her name is Pam, so shout out to Pam if she's watching. All right, let's get this other little bat stuck down in here. I have a sand eraser, actually, Virginia. But even with the sand eraser, it can sometimes leave a little mark on your cardstock, right? But these were pretty light marks, so yeah, the sand eraser might have done the trick. All right, it's stuck to me. You can get them, I think, on Amazon. All right, let's put the other little bat right like that. How about that? Cute! So the other design I was thinking of for this was with, let me grab it here, hang on. I was thinking like this hippo would be super cute with this card with the orange and the black, which is actually on the back of, grab the black here, hang on. Hold the phone, one moment. Well, it's a little piece, but you get the idea. So I think this would be another cute Halloween card with the hippo. Maybe that is the big part. This is the contrasting part. I don't know. I think that would maybe be cute. I wonder if I could even... wonder if we could even make that up really quick. What do you guys think? Let's give it a go. All right, what time is it? What time is it? It's 8:20. Okay, let's see how fast we can do it, you guys. So the other side of this is the candy that we use for this card. But let's see if we can crank out another one. I had meant to make this one ahead of time, and I ran out of time. So I had part of it cut, and I had this cut, but I don't have the card base. Let's get a card base. Basic black. Right here. I think basic black would be the way to go. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, basic black, and we're gonna cut it at 5.5 inches. A twofer. We like our twofers, right? It's a double. Oh my gosh, did you guys see what I just did? Oh, Susan. I tried to rush and I cut instead of scoring. Okay, good thing that paper had two pieces when I cut it in half. Okay, slow down, Sue, slow down. I like to try to keep our videos to an hour so that I'm being respectful of your time. But you know what? If we go over a teeny bit, you're probably fine, right? We've got 9 minutes before we even go over our hour. So I'm going to measure once again 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. See my head? Sorry. And make a little pencil mark right here. All right. And then we're going to cut this. We're going to cut this right here. Point. We're going to make the pencil mark right there and the point right there. Oh boy, I might be a little bit off. All right, well, this one might be a little wonky. Okay, so we've got the side piece and then our card base. And now I need a 4" by 5¼ piece here. Again, if you would like a project sheet, if you're signed up for my free project sheet emails, you got the project sheet to make this fold, not with these patterns, but with a different pattern on Wednesday morning. If you're not currently subscribed, if you sign up right now, and I do change the welcome ones periodically, so if you're watching this video a long time from now, it might have changed. But as of right now, July 26th, and probably for the next bit, that free project sheet will come in your inbox when you sign up. So I'm just making a pencil mark at 2.5 inches, bringing that paper cut in here, and what's going on in the comments? I focus on the crafting, and then all of a sudden look at the comments. I'm like, what are they talking about? I have no idea. There we go. I've got the pencil mark at the top and the point at the bottom. And we're going to just... I'm rushing this one, you guys. It'll be a miracle if it works out. Okay, I don't need this. This gets discarded, Sue. Let's not confuse ourselves. All right. Okie doke. So poor Mary is repeating all the measurements again. Bless you, Mary. If all the measurements are in this video, oh, that's lined up pretty good. All right, awesome. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and, my gosh, this side's so cute. There's so many cute things in this paper. Look how cute these guys are over here. All right, sorry, I have to apologize to them for covering them up, but for this card, they're not our main focus. All right, let's fold on that. Susan has completely buried her bone folder once again, but hey, I've got a backup. So let's just go for the speed here. All right, let's bring this in. Now this one I think I would do the black stars on. Let's put that 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece on the inside. You're talking about me? Oh well. All right, there we go. All right, it's almost straight. All right, so I got that in place. Let's stick this guy on here. See how I did there? Not too bad. All right, let's put this on. Now this one is a little bit plain because of the patterns of paper I'm using. Just a little more. You guys, I messed it up. Wait. This was supposed to be that. Oh, good heavens. All right, well, I'm doing it anyway. This one's going to look really unusual. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. I should have done this one in the dark. And okay, well, let's see if it's going to look okay. We might need to cut more paper here. We can do that. We can make that happen. Oh, I think I would have liked it the other way. Reminds me of the high school my son graduated from because their colors are orange and black. But I think it should be flipped around. And then we'd have our hippo on here. This should have been black. This should have been black. Can I get it off? I need to redo it, so I don't need to, but I need to. Do you know what I mean? I want to do that. All right. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. And by everybody, I mean me. All right, over you guys go. Out of the way. Move around. Okay. All right. Okay. 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to need to order another pack of this paper. I am going through it at an alarming rate. That's a good thing. There we go. And then 5 1/4 right here. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, was this part to be the bottom. I was racing and I know better. All right, I've got my pencil. Now you can also use your paper trimmer to make that mark. You can line up the right edge of the paper with the cutting track and make the mark that way. Hopefully I can see that. Yeah, it shines in the light. All right, let's see if that works. Oh my goodness, I used a different measuring device. Oh, bring your paper trimmer back in, Sue, you need it. Than I used on the other part. That couldn't possibly go wrong, right? It's all good. Handmade, one-of-a-kind card doesn't have to be perfect, right? All right, we're going to discard the right side. And we're going to hope that this lines up with my card base. Close enough anyway. Oh yeah, look at that. That was what I wanted. Okay. Oh, golly. All right. There we go. And yeah, black on black. That's what I want. Well, it's not really, it's more like a charcoal gray, I guess I would say, with the little orange stripies on there. And I know it looks boring now, but wait till we get our cuteness on here. It's really gonna pop. Okay, this is what I was after. Now that nice bright pop of orange on there, let's stick that on. All right, fun with Susan. Calm down, Sue. Yeah, big breath, big deep breath. All right, here we go. You're all so patient. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. All right, got that on there like so. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to extend it up like we do. So, oh, I'm so glad you like my new glasses. I like them too. They're a little loose. They're sliding down my nose as we speak. So I need to go back in. They're not open tomorrow, but I can go in on Monday and get them adjusted. I just picked them up this morning. I was so excited. And like I said, I can see better, so that is the real win. Okay, there we have our card. I got it right. Love you back, Arlene. You guys are the best. All right, let's try out this little cutie right here. So cute, right? Now we also could go smaller. This guy's pretty dang cute too. We've got this little bird kitty dancing around. You could put a haunted house on here because you can die cut that. I'm going cute. So let me know in the comments. 1 is the hippo, 2 is the bird. Let me know your preference, 1 or 2. And while you're voting on that, somewhere in this disaster, I have a pre-die cut label. Aha! Aha! That I can stamp on. So let's do the same as this other one. We'll do all tricks, no treats. Oh, hippo. Okay, if I do the hippo, will it fit to say all tricks, no treats? I think I can squish it in. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Hippo's number 1. The mummy hippo holding its what did we decide that was called? This one is not a jack-o'-lantern because it doesn't have the face. It's holding its candy bucket that looks like a pumpkin. And I'm going to pull this towards me because I want... Oh, that's the back side. I almost stamped it on the wrong side, you guys. Seriously, what is going on with me tonight? And my desk is dirty, so I'm going to put it there and cover up the dirt. And I'm going to go way over to the right edge there because I want to make sure I have room for our hippo if we so decide on the hippo. I am seeing a lot of 1s in the voting here. So I think the hippo might be the winner. All right, so let's see. Everybody cross your fingers. Let's see if the hippo can fit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that totally works. Okay. So, maybe should I attach? I don't even know. Okay, so how did I do that? I got to go back to making sure my layout's going to work here. So if I have those points of that banner lined up with the white over here, she, I don't know my hippos. I'm going to do this one I'm going to do flat. The other one I popped it up. This one I'm going to do flat, and I'm not going to put adhesive at this end of the banner because it's going to hang over just a little bit. And I don't want to glue my card closed. And I'm going to try it down here. I'm not going to stick it on super hard yet, just in case I want to slide that up. No, I think that works right there. So, all right, we're going to commit to that. Let's pop up our cute little hippo here. And get our spooky, cute, sweet little... I do prefer cute Halloween cards. I don't like the super creepy, scary ones. I like the cute ones. What can I say, right? All right, let's go over here. And there we have our little hippo. And I think those black stars that we voted off the first card would look super cute on this one. But I have to find them. So, get ready to sip. Up, found it. Now, this suite does come with this really cute ribbon. And that would be cute on the bear card. It's iridescent, really sparkly and pretty. That could have been incorporated on that card. I'm not sure if this layout is as ribbon friendly as some other cards might be. All right, black stars on this one. Or you could use the white one and do them on the black part so they'd really show. I really like this. With this particular card, I like the feature of adding that embellishment on the inside where it shows when the card is closed and when it's open. It's just a nice little twofer. Right, this time I put a little one at the top. So we've got our stars there. Awesome. And let's open this up. And on the inside, let's do Happy Halloween. Trying to get that open without getting black ink on me. Fail. I tell ya. All right. Let's put that right over here on the side. Sorry, you see in my head again. All right, we've got our Happy Halloween in there, and then I think we'll put the little bird, kitty bird, cat bird. Hey, it's a cat bird, you guys. Totally. See, its costume is a cat. It's got cat ears and whiskers painted on its beak. It's really a toucan, right? Is that what that is? Maybe it's a toucan. Anyway, we're going to pop that on the inside of the card. And this card is all set. Just have it kind of dancing on the inside. All right, there we go. It was a twofer, you guys. We went over by 4 minutes. Let's bring those measurements in so you can get a screenshot. Again, on this card in particular, I would recommend the free project sheet that I did. If you didn't get that in your inbox on Wednesday because you're not subscribed, you can subscribe now and you'll get it in the welcome letter. Oh, let's slide that up so they can see. So there you go if you want to screenshot those dimensions. And of course, we have 2 other cards that have now flown the coop. I can lose anything. It's amazing. Here's the other 2 that are the same fan fold design. And this was the one that I had in my brain and I needed to get it out on paper because I kept thinking about it. I'm like, I need to make that card. And I'm really happy with how it came out. So thanks for your help, everyone. You were awesome. You made good choices for me tonight. So thank you so much for that. I am going to switch the camera around. I think everybody got a screenshot, hopefully. Thank you so much for making and sending handmade cards. You are absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card that you send, and I appreciate all that you do. Thanks for hanging out with me. I have so much fun creating with you. You're amazing. And I'll be back Tuesday night, 7:30 Central Time with another creative video. Hope you can tune in and join me. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.